I had the pleasure of doing my first field experience in De Leon, Texas at De Leon Elementary School. My first impression of De Leon was how small of a town it was with a population of 2,173. While driving around the town, I noticed that many of the homes vary from single housing units, detached houses, mobile homes, and condos, averaging at about $73,000. This area is considered to be in low to mid socioeconomic range. De Leon Elementary School is made up of 216 Caucasian students, 123 Hispanic students, 3 African American, and 8 students of 2 or more ethnicities. Of the 326 students who attended De Leon Elementary School, 225 of them are economically disadvantaged, 22 are limited English proficient, and 118 are considered to be at risk. De Leon is small, ensuring that each student is getting more one-on-one time with his or her teacher. In the hallways, there are several posters and bulletin boards displaying encouraging statements, decorations, and students' names. In each class, there are about 14 students to every one teacher, and a total of 37 teachers in the entire district. My mentor teacher, Mrs. Gooden, has decorated her door with bright colors that welcome the students into the classroom. She teaches 3rd grade math and has posters around her room displaying math tips and tricks. The desks in her room are arranged in groups of 4, all facing the front of the room so that no child's back is to the board. She has decorated the room so that it is colorful and centered around the students. During the time that I visited this class, I received 2 students, and for privacy's sake, we will call them J and C. J enjoyed her math class last year because she was challenged, but this year her favorite subject changed to science. Mid-year, J transferred from another school and fell behind, making math frustrating for her. She loves football, and it is something she's very good at, making it enjoyable for her. C hates math and always has because it is boring to him, and multiplication is hard. C has ADHD and cannot focus for long periods of time, so math is something he does not like because it takes his maximum effort. He loves football, playing outside, and working on his grandpa's farm. In my first visit, I noticed that Jay always has to write the multiplication problem down in order to figure out the answer. The next visit, I decided to bring a whiteboard along to help her with multiplication, and this worked perfectly. From this observation, I discovered that Jay is a very visual student. She needs to see the problems written out. On her fingers are stickers, which I used to teach her a multiplication trick. Without the stickers, she could not understand the trick and continuously got confused with the rules. After using the stickers, she flew through the trick and figured out the 6 through 10 multiplication problems with a breeze. The first visit with C, I noticed that he touched and fidgeted with everything. I couldn't get him to focus on the task at hand. The next visit, I brought my math journal with hands-on activities in it. Once his hands were moving and busy, he was able to understand place value and focus on what we were going over. I concluded that this was his best way to comprehend the content. From this, I decided he was a kinesthetic learner and needed hands-on activities to wrap his mind around the content and stay focused. Although throughout my visits we worked on various things such as place value, the main topic I focused on was multiplication. They had a test every week on different multiplication tables, and this concept was one they really struggled with. To start off my second visit, I figured out what each student knew. Both students reported that they knew 0, 1, 2, 5, and 10. To ensure that they did, we went over this using the multiplication tic-tac-toe. In order for them to exit the space, they had to know the answer to the problem, and if they didn't, we had to skip it and move on. As we did this, I made notes on what they had trouble on. The weeks following, we worked on what they struggled with. The next activity we did was multiplication squares. Before going over new multiplication facts for our visit, we would play this game. They had to roll the dice and multiply those two numbers, then they had to find the number on the worksheet. As they did this, I could see what facts they struggled with and which ones I needed to focus on. Not only did I discover that Jay was a visual learner and C was a kinesthetic learner, but that they both benefited from hands-on activities and talking through their work. When planning on how I would meet these needs during the tutorial sessions, I would take out a sheet of paper, write down what they didn't know, what I wanted them to know, and how I would use hands-on activities to do that. During the session, I would constantly be checking for understanding by asking them, "How did you get that answer?" Or, "Why did you choose that way of solving the problem?" This is a common classroom tool that Mrs. Gooden uses. She incorporates informal assessment throughout the class. Throughout the state of Texas, the main formal assessment tool that is used is STAR, and I was working towards getting them to pass this test as well as learning important concepts. This is a common goal throughout the entire school, community, and state. The pressure on this test has become the main focus in the classroom, which is why benchmarks are given. A special thanks to De Leon ISD, Angela Gooden, and Tarleton State University for making this experience possible.